we've got a new Katech ported throttle body to put on the car because we're getting it tuned August 1st. Well, retuned, I should say, by Shane Hines, really good tuner, because this car just doesn't make the power that it should be, and it wasn't really dynoed correctly. So let's put on a ported throttle body, compare it to my shoddy port job, and go over why a ported throttle body actually does make sense. So here's my stock shoddy porting job. As you can tell, I used a Dremel. On the bottom here is pretty flat and smooth, but then you can see where the lip starts to come in, and I just kind of smoothed it out, grinded it down as much as I could. But you know, there's the shaft the way it is, and then just to compare, there's the Katech. You can see that they definitely poured out a little bit more of the sidewall up to the top and then smooth it out and pour it up top here a little bit more. But the biggest thing other than that is definitely the blade. As you can see, it's not round, it's cut down. It's cut down drastically, and even on the back it's cut down as well. So there's a lot of room. If I can open this up for you guys, give me a second here. There's a lot of room saved from the shaft. Let's zoom in a little bit more here from the shaft here, as opposed to, as I get this one open for you guys here, you can see a pretty big difference, very big difference. So there's going to be a lot more airflow because the shaft isn't as big per se. Again, here's the difference between the two. You can see my lip edge here as opposed to no lip edge there, and definitely flat down here no matter what, a little bit of lip there. So yeah, definitely worth getting a ported. It will give you gains across the band. I will have a link in the description of ported throttle bodies actually giving you gains. It's a real thing. It's good for throttle response, it's good for low end and mid end gains, and it can do top end as well, because again, more air is going through the throttle body due to the less restriction of the shaft, and there's more porting on the sides and the bottom as well for less air, or for more air to come in on the sides and the bottom also. So definitely worth picking up. Now, is this the end all be all for my car? Is this going to be the last thing I put? No, I'm probably going to port the supercharger. I'm probably going to get a bigger throttle body, probably a ported 93 or something like that, or excuse me, a ported 95, something like that. So this isn't the end all be all for the car, but I'm getting tuned August 1st retuned, so I figured I might as well get as much horsepower as I can. And I'll also link the description of this as well. This is $350. Katech is a trusted company. I mean, Tony Mamo does have a really good one. It's basically the same thing, the way that he does it as well, but it's like $500. It's very close. So Katech, trusted company, can't go wrong. Pretty easy for the install as well, guys. You just have to take the elbow off of your rotofab or whatever coil air intake you do, bolt this right up, and you're good to go. So that's it. Let me know if you had any tried and true gains with your ported throttle body on your ZL1 or your vehicle in general. It actually doesn't even have to be a ZL1. These are tried and true. They have been tested. They do work. But down the line, it is worth porting the supercharger and getting a bigger throttle body, especially since I have a big gulp. This is a pretty big bottleneck for me at the moment, but this will still produce gains. That's it with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.